This is your invitation to being the greatness of you, as you've always known you could be and should be, but haven't yet been able to choose. What if you're even more different than you thought you were? What if your energy is a contribution to us all? What if your joy is the gift that will allow joy to show up in the world? What if you're greater than you've ever given yourself credit for? What if you truly being you is the gift and the change this world requires? What does the energetic synthesis of being class actually give you? Well, recently, I found, along with the founder of Access, Gary Douglas, that one of the things that we've been doing is rather than creating us, rather than creating our lives, rather than getting to be us, we've been mimicking other people rather dynamically. They've been doing ESB sessions, this energetic synthesis of being work, for the last 14 years. And I didn't realize that part of what I was doing in these sessions was actually showing people how to unmimic. In other words, they no longer had to try to be like other people. They no longer had to try to become other people. They could finally be them with no judgment and no wrongness. And the changes that I've seen occur as a result of these ESB sessions have truly been a phenomenal gift in people's lives. I'd like to invite you to not only experience that gift for yourself, but also to become acquainted with that energy, with that possibility of being so truly you, so dynamically, phenomenally you, with no judgment, with a total awareness of what is possible as a being, with no parts of you cut off and no parts of you judged and no parts of you made wrong ever again. And I'd like to invite you to what that could actually create in your life and as your world.
So this morning I woke up and I asked the universe, what would it take for this to be the best day yet? And today, for the very first time in my 36 some odd years, I was actually able to receive. And it was the most amazing experience that I have ever had. And what else is possible? I mean, until today, that was really just kind of lip service. Oh, I'm receiving. No. Truly feeling the oneness and being able to receive through being the contribution and other people's contribution and just being has been such an amazing gift.
Your body will start to get in rhythm with the acoustic wave and vibration that actually travels through every molecule in existence. And it starts to get in tune with that, which gives it a higher level of energy. And sometimes you'll see people move. Sometimes you'll see people do all kinds of interesting things. But it's because they're actually going beyond the control of them into the possibilities that they can actually be. If you could imagine no longer having to cut off and separate from all the parts of you that seem way out in the world that you've been cutting off from for a very long time. If you could wake up tomorrow and have access to all of your being, what would that be like? Most of us can't even imagine it. We can get a glimpse of it and then we're off to something else. But if you could wake up tomorrow and truly have the synthesis, the bringing together of your being, which is a tremendous amount of energy because you're an infinite being, of your body, which should also be able to function as infinite, and of all of the awareness that you've gathered from every place and space and body and lifetime you've ever had, and allow it to be here now, what else would be possible for you? That's what occurs in the ESB class. You actually gather all of these things and it becomes a synthesis of being, a synthesis of you getting to be that which changes anything you desire to change simply by your request, by your demand, and by your getting to be you to such a degree that you embrace the possibilities an infinite being could choose. What would you like to create as your life? If there were no choices you could not choose, if there were no aspect of you you had to ignore or cut off or eliminate anymore, what is it that you would choose?
Just have to say that if you are watching this now, follow your awareness, and if it tells you to come, do it. And if your mind tries to talk you out of it, tell it to shut up. So thank you, and I'm in such gratitude.